Hi, welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about a gorgeous crystal. Why not? So I'm going to show it you. We'll get straight in there. There you go. Have a look. So in the sunlight, which we haven't got, this is absolutely, the only word I can say is delicious. It's an incredibly beautiful crystal. To the touch, you feel it. You can feel the love and the power within this crystal. When you look deep inside the crystal, you can see this gorgeous, almost like opalake. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but opaline kind of look, right? Opaline. A bit like what was that stuff that you squirted out into your hand? I can't remember what it's called, but it almost looks like when you look at oil on the surface of the road with water, it's got this kind of really beautiful colours of the rainbow in it. Well, this actually has the same, and it's just gorgeous. This crystal is a kind of fairly, for me, it's a fairly rare crystal. And normally I got a batch of these in the blue, but this is the clear, and this is called Topaz. And I just like to feel it. It brings calm into your life instantly, but it does a lot more than that. So this, I would say clear, but it's far from clear. Topaz is an amazing crystal for healing. So I've worked with this crystal for years, and I've had huge pieces that I've had in my hand, worked on clients. Predominantly this crystal works really well on the, not the heart per se, but the chest area. Any breathing, any challenges up here, asthma, anything like that. Wear a piece on your chest and you'll find you'll calm down and it'll feel better. If you are a healer, if you get a piece of this and work with it in your hand and just go around the chest area, it's absolutely fantastic. On another note, this crystal works extremely well in the psychic and the healing aspects of the spiritual path. So it's enlightening. It helps awaken your spiritual connection. It definitely leads you on a path of spirituality. It kind of steers you away from darkness and keeps you, on that good, happy path. And it really lightens the load. If you're feeling heavy, if things are bad, if you're feeling like suicidal, depressed, wear a piece and it will bring you back. It will realign you, it'll shake you up a bit and make you feel a lot better. I worked with it very well with moonstone. It works very well with moonstone, rainbow moonstone. I'm just trying to think crystals that I worked alongside. Moldavite, 100% sure it works with Moldavite really, really well. I think I worked with it when I was doing my spiritual connection with amethyst and ametrine. So them two crystals are really good working with topaz, in my humble opinion, as a healer. So what does this crystal do really? Well, I noticed that when I was doing certain creative projects, I'd always have a piece with me, or I'd work with a piece. So if I'm doing a bit of writing, especially channeled writing, it's fabulous for channel writing. Hold it in your hand and you'll just find that beautiful flow. So it's very much an opener to the spirit world and gives you that information. It gives you what's called vibration energy that flows through you, that you're able to then channel, whether it's through a pen, or whether it's through healing somebody, or whether it's through your cards, because if you've got cards in front of you, or you're just simply attuning as a medium, psychic, whatever, you will feel the benefit of topaz. It's got this unique energy. It really has a tremendous vibration to just put you in balance. There's so many things with topaz as I'm channeling now and remembering. I worked specifically one-to-one with clients who were trying to attune to the spirit world. I worked with kids who were trying to attune to what they were seeing from day to day. It really brought a lot of balance into their life and helped them along their journey. So yeah, it's a great crystal. At the moment I'm wearing it with Herkimer Diamond, because Herkimer Diamond is a beautiful crystal that not only magnifies any crystal around, but it also brings clarity to everything in your life. And obviously I'm wearing Moldavite and Tektite for any residue, any negativity that releases from my body, any fear, worry. The Tektite is the absorber of that. So it's a great combination. What else? There's so much to talk about. Well, when I was doing flower readings at one point, I was doing that for about 18 months and did a lot of this kind of work out in nature. This crystal always worked with me in nature, so it's a nature crystal. If you're out in nature working with clients, working with, like I was working with flowers, I know it sounds weird, but it's really is a beautiful connector to that. You feel more connected. I'm just trying to think what was the most profound thing working with it. I think healing, really, healing the chest. I think predominantly I worked with a lot of clients with a lot of chest infections, lots of bronchitis that kept coming and going. And yeah, just put a piece of topaz there and you'll find it makes a massive difference. Yeah, allergies, and yeah, spiritual connection, it really does help. There's that side of things where you just feel more enlightened, more, oh my God, I never thought of that. It's almost like you're receiving information when you're wearing it all the time. So it's brilliant for that. What else? Sun gazing was something that I used to do and practice a lot. I got really a bit heavy into it and I was doing it all the time. It's very, very good for you. But you've got to know how to do it, when to do it. The secret is when you look at the horizon, if you hold your hand like this, so like the horizon is there in front of me. If I put the bottom part to the horizon and then the top part, if the sun is either past there or below it, I think if you go in the morning, if the sun goes past the fist, then stop sun gazing. When you go at night and the sun's going down, as soon as it hits the top, then you sun gaze till it gets to the bottom. That was my understanding, okay? You might have a completely different take to that and you might be screaming now at the screen, but that was a safe bet for me. So when I was sun gazing, I would always have crystals or a crystal, and I always found topaz did a great job. What is the difference between the different colours of topaz? Well, if you ever watch my videos on colours, it relates predominantly to crystals, food, and clothing. So that the colours are very predominant for me, to my understanding of working with say blue topaz, because the blue brings out more freedom. You feel free to be able to fly and spread your wings. You feel like you can just swim in the oceans because of the blue. Blue sky, blue sea. So you feel more free and you flow more, so life's easier with blue. And then the different other colour topaz that you can get. So it all depends which you use, but today we're talking about the clear topaz. So predominantly the clear, in my understanding of colours, which have an absolute connection to crystals, it's clarity. I can see clear, it's transparent. So I am able to see things far more easier. Now, when you truly work with crystals and you understand them from a spiritual point of view, in the sense of you feel them and something happens, it normally relates to the colour that you understand. So why is clear quartz or clear topaz seeing clear, transparent? Because whatever's happening in your body, this crystal is emitting an energy of a wave that cleanses and clears certain parts of the spiritual and the physical, so you're more heightenedly aware of everything. So it normally makes sense. So a lot of healers, a lot of crystal healers will say, oh, yeah, you know what, man, I don't see it like that. But what you're saying makes sense to the crystal. So we all have our interpretation. And I think we all should have our interpretation. There's nothing wrong with interpreting our own way. And that's what I do with crystals. So, there was a quite a famous girl who came to see me who had bipolar, and as we were working, as I was doing the psychic reading, it was actually being filmed by ITV4, something like that. And as it was being filmed, I remember holding this particular crystal in my hand as I was attuning to her energy, and I was reading for 1 hour and picking up on so much. And I remember it was at that point where I was using a really nice big chunk. I had 3 pieces at that time. I didn't gift her one. I gifted her, I think, something else. But I know as I was holding this, I was attuning to her energy, and I could feel the energy shift as I was working with this crystal. So it is interesting. I gave her a healing session as well, and I remember holding the clear topaz. So yeah, I think it would be a smart move if you know somebody who suffers with, I don't believe in those words, by the way. It's just, for me, it's just energy that needs to be cleansed and cleared, and we need to find the root cause of issues, and then they disappear. Most of the time, a healing session can make a difference, but good, healthy living, right vitamins and minerals makes a huge difference as well. What else? I think that's about it. Working outside, if you're sitting in Mother Earth, I've already said that. Yeah, that's it. It's a great psychic crystal, great for the chest, and I'm repeating myself. Can't think of anything else, but I think I've covered enough, and it's a beautiful crystal. If you haven't got that crystal, go to your crystal store and say, please, guys, could you find me a nice piece of topaz, clear topaz? I'd really love to add one to my collection. You will not be disappointed. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. It's taken me absolutely months to find this collection and cost me a bloody fortune. But when you find it and you get it, hold on to it, because it's amazing. It's made my day for the past few days. I've been feeling great with it, so really good. Right, guys, till tomorrow. And the good news is tomorrow is Saturday, which means I should be able to make some videos because there's going to be no noise outside. So I'll make some self-help videos. If you've got any issue with yourself at the moment and you're a bit stuck and struggling, then I might catch eyes on it underneath here, and I'll try and help you and make a video on a self-help video, at least 1 or 2 tomorrow. Try for 3 or 4, because through the week I can't. So that's it. Let me get back to work. We're doing a lot of uploads right now on Bajerski.com. Yeah, some beautiful pink petal lights, an amazing collection of tektites. I don't know if you've already seen them, but they're now being put up online. Yeah, some beautiful crystals right now. I'm very, very pleased with the crystals I've received this past 2 months. Very pleased and loved working with them, and I hope you love them as much as I love working with them. Okay, guys, love you all. Take care. Have a beautiful evening wherever you do. Till tomorrow, shine bright, sleep well, be amazing, and do something beautiful for yourself for a change.